yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours, and if they don't, they never were. Our anxiety does not come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the greatest intention. Every man is two men. One is awake in the darkness, the other asleep in the light. The reality of the other person is not in what he reveals to you, but in what he cannot reveal to you. Therefore, if you would understand him, listen not to what he says, but rather to what he does not say. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. You may forget with whom you laughed, but you will never forget with whom you wept. Our worst fault is our preoccupation with the faults of others. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is his twin brother. I have learned silence from the talkative, toleration from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind, yet strange. I am ungrateful to these teachers. Your daily life is your temple and your religion. You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. And let today embrace the past with remembrance and the future with longing. I prefer to be a dreamer among the humblest, with visions to be realized, than Lord among those without dreams and desires. Tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness and despair, but manifestations of strength and resolution. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Work is love made visible. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Let there be spaces in your togetherness. Generosity is not giving me that which I need more than you do, but it is giving me that which you need more than I do. Half of what I say is meaningless, but I say it so that the other half may reach you. has it been known that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. Love and doubt have never been on speaking terms. In one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. In the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things does the heart find its morning and is refreshed. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. I love you when you bow in your mosque, kneel in your temple, pray in your church. For you and I are sons of one religion, and it is the Spirit. The appearance of things changes according to the emotions, and thus we see magic and beauty in them, while the magic and beauty are really in ourselves. The timeless in you is aware of life's timelessness, and knows that yesterday is but today's memory and tomorrow is today's dream. Trust in dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. When you work, you are a flute through whose heart the whispering of the hours turns to music. Love that does not renew itself every day becomes a habit, and in turn, a slavery. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. To be little, you have to be little. The winds of grace are always blowing, but you have to raise the sail. Love is trembling happiness. When love beckons to you, follow him, though his ways are hard and steep. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Your reason and your passion are the rudder and the sails of your seafaring soul. The self is not something ready-made, but something in continuous formation through choice of action. In the depth of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond. What is this world that is hastening you toward destruction? They deem me mad because I will not sell my days for gold, and I deem them mad because they think my days have a price. For in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. No man can reveal to you aught but that which already lies half asleep in the dawning of your knowledge. Love gives naught but itself, and takes naught but from itself. Let not the waves of the sea separate us now, and the years you have spent in our midst become a memory. The roots of the tree of knowledge are bitter, but the fruits are sweet. Good people always marry the wrong person, because Good people are not looking for the right person, but are looking to become the right person. When you love, you should not say, God is in my heart, but rather, I am in the heart of God. Your life is an island, separated from all other islands and continents. Regardless of how many boats you send to other shores, you yourself are an island, separated by its own pains, secluded in its happiness. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to.